Yeah. Yo, we back 2020. What's up? You see the face mask. You know what it is. YKTV, you know the vibes. It's your boy Johnny King.
Akil J. And this is the Woes. Doing things a little different this year, you know.
Facts.
Technically this year.
Yeah.
But this season we got visual coming at you. Shout out to
the man
SMB Productions, our motherfucking
Boogie
boy
Clutch,
Boogie
you know the
Clutch in the
vibes.
building.
Heard you.
You know what I'm saying? We really want to make sure that we are getting things to another level.
Leveling up,
you know
doing
what I mean?
It right. You know
and content is gonna be the same, but content is also gonna change to a certain extent because the world has changed.
So much.
And our thoughts of the world have changed.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, you know, my counterpart, he always sets it off with the questions.
And we gonna set it.
I'm not good at that shit.
All right, it's all good.
Oh, and those that are gonna be watching us on YouTube, shouts out to y'all. We have to actually start saying that, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact, yo.
Podcast land and YouTube.
Podcast about to be video made. Be on the lookout for that, guys. All right.
Well, you're gonna be looking at it because it's gonna be YouTube on there. You know what I'm saying?
Be on the lookout for it. Shut up.
This is not juice in my cup.
It's drank.
But yo, all right, let's get right into it. I'm sorry.
Let's do it. All right. So yo, today's topic. Whether if you love him, whether if you hate him, or whether if you somewhere in between, what we gonna talk about is the decade of Drake.
Of Drizzy the GOAT.
A.K.A. Drake, A.K.A. Aubrey Graham, A.K.A. Wheelchair Jimmy.
A.K.A. how do you spell a hit record?
D-R-A-K-E.
AKA
Champagne Poppy.
Yeah.
All right.
Good,
so this,
good shit, Clutch.
Yo, this, yeah, facts. I forgot that name. All right, so this is how we going to start it
you
off,
can say
all
it
right?
out loud, too.
Oh, yeah, we here, baby.
Yeah.
You can do that, bro.
Deep ass voice.
Maybe a camera could get to your dumb ass.
Anyway.
All right, let's start.
All right, so first.
Talk to me.
First thing we got to tackle. What's the first Drake song you ever heard?
A Night Off with him and Lloyd. And shouts out, shouts out to my boy Willie King, bro. Will Cradle put me on. This was like what, junior year?
Yeah.
We were hanging out in the Commons, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you gotta hear this song." I think because we were trying out for Soul Deaf.
Yeah.
Soul Deaf was like a small ensemble in school that we were doing.
Shouts
out
Baldwin
to
Senior
y'all.
High School.
Well, shout out Baldwin Senior High School.
Hopefully
Shout out to Soul Deaf. Hopefully. But we were trying out for the shit. And he was like, "Yo, bro, I think we should do this song. I think we should do it." So I'm like, "All right, what song is it?" He plays it. And I'm like, "Yo, who is this?"
Yeah.
Obviously, you know who Lloyd is because the nigga was like, "Meet me on the south side." All that shit. But you're like, who the fuck is this? Is this nigga going first? It's Drake. That's how I found out about him. What about you?
All right, so it's crazy because I think it was either what's the song that you said?
I said A Night Off.
A Night Off. Okay. I think mine was Replacement Girl.
Oh yeah.
I think that was mine. I heard it. I was like, "Yo, who? Wait, hold up," because I was a big Degrassi fan. Degrassi fan. And I'm pretty sure he came out with a video for it too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did him a song.
Exactly.
Yeah. I remember that.
I was watching it and I was like, "Yo, this Wheelchair Jimmy going off? Nah, get the fuck out of here." So I'm like, "Yo, this guy is actually pretty dope." Because I remember on the show he used to do music and stuff like that, and I just thought that was just like part of the storyline or the plot for the show. But nah, he was really about it. So I heard it and I was like, "Oh, all right, cool. Let's see if I see more of him." And then So Far Gone came out maybe about like a year or two later. I don't really remember the time history, but
Maybe a year.
Bro, that shit just completely like changed the course of just whatever the fuck was going on at that time. Changed it.
Replacement Girl was fire.
Fire.
As
Lit.
I changed this to.
Yo, and we got LEDs out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna get the lighting situation.
That's what we do.
Listen, whatever y'all niggas want, you know what I'm saying?
we got it. We got. I'm just kidding. You heard.
We gotta figure this shit out, bro.
I know.
You know,
But hey, listen.
it's fire, bro.
So that's the first song. But how we gonna do it now is you and I are gonna have, I guess, a mini debate on certain topics, and this is gonna be one of them. Not really a debate, but just more of a discussion.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Drizzy song? Your favorite drop? Yo, it could be a song with just him. It could be a song, him in a feature, but it's gotta be off of a Drake album. It's gotta be off a Drake album.
It got not on nobody else's album.
And not on nobody else's
off a
album.
Drake album?
It gotta be off a Drake
I got
album.
one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, bro.
All right, so it's
I'm a
so
Drake, yeah.
it's so tough.
It's tough.
It's tough out here.
It's tough.
So
It's
tough. You got yours?
Yeah, I got one.
All right, but you go ahead. What is it?
Quick. That was all right. Hold on. Pause.
Boogie, what is it?
So you know I'm like super lyrical, whatever.
But yours?
What is my shit?
Get the fuck!
I love Nice for What.
Nah. Nice for
Yo,
what?
hold on.
Bro.
Let me go into this. Hey, y'all, you go ahead.
Nah.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. While
Let me
Akil
go
looks
through
for
it.
his.
It's at least
This
top
is tough.
for me.
No. But I said your favorite. And I ain't gonna lie, Nice for What is amazing, but
It's hard to pick a favorite for Drake. He got so many of them.
yo, he does. He really does.
Yo,
He does.
I guess that's knowing Johnny. Knowing Johnny,
What?
that is a topic that we're gonna talk about.
What?
There's so many.
Jodeci freestyles in my top 5.
Ooh.
Him and Cole. Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'll tell you what my favorite freestyle is.
Hashtag.
I'll tell you what my
And this is a general consensus. Everybody, go ahead.
5 p.m. in
At 5
Calabasas.
a.m. Wait.
4 p.m. in Calabasas.
4
Wait.
That's
4 p.m. in Calabasas,
No,
bro.
I'm sorry. 5 a.m. Toronto? Get the
You're wildin', bro. No. Oh, so this is a debate.
No. No. Because then if we gonna debate that, then we need Willie King here because
That's
I know
a fact.
his.
Yeah.
It's 5 a.m. in Toronto also.
I think, yeah. What?
Fucking game thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, we moving militant for some other.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. It's
No limit to where I can take it. Yo, you're wildin', bro.
Anyways,
You're wild.
you talking about freestyles? All right, cool.
I think
So-
my favorite song from Drake.
Yo, bro, it could be mixtapes, albums. I know it's hard. While you do that, still think about it. I'm gonna say mine.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
All my niggas know how I feel about this song because when it comes on, all my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait. Go to Georgia State where I twisted his handle by some random nigga that live in Atlanta. She feels obligated, admitted it to me the first time we did it, but she just always just
Fucking
never
right.
made it. Yo, hell yeah, fucking right. Anytime that
I
song
gotta
come
think.
on,
I
it's
gotta-
a go, all right? And when I say
really
it's a
gotta
go, I'm
think.
talking E40.
Wildin' upstairs.
Tell me when it get, bro. Hell yeah, fucking right. That's the one that does it for me, yo.
Yo,
Oh my exes live in Texas.
Like I'm George Strait, or they go to Georgia State where tuition is handled. Yo,
I
I think I did that on like one of the episodes, right? Like before. Yeah, I just rapped it straight, but yeah, son.
Yo,
It's
I'm
gonna have
having
to be that
a
one.
really hard time.
As you should.
I probably feel like my favorite one is gotta be. I don't.
Y'all don't
know.
mind the thumping upstairs. It's a little cute baby girl. She's just doing her thing.
Yeah, that's my landlord's baby, bro. She be
Ton up.
wildin'. Wildin'.
Always
Shouts
with the
out,
shits.
shouts out to my landlord.
You're
for giving me and my beautiful shorty Selene. You know what I'm saying? A nice little spot. You know what I'm saying? Nice little spot is beautiful. And we just gotta deal with it.
Well, we need
This
to
is the little
deal.
baby house.
What we need to deal with is the fact that Akil cannot choose his
Bro,
favorite song.
I'm dying.
That's what we gonna have to deal with right now.
Yo, honestly, every time it comes on, it's all right. So
It could change every time.
All right, so
So right
maybe,
now, what is it?
maybe say what's real. Maybe say.
I feel so alone.
Maybe say what's real. It's either
no.
say what's real or the calm. Yeah, like I remember how the calm made me feel.
Because he said, because I just see my ex girl with my next girl sitting with the girl that I'm fucking right now, and she could get weird
unless they all down.
Let's go. All right.
From a small town.
So maybe this one will be a little bit easier because it's not as many selections right here. So
tough.
That's tough.
That's tough.
So tough. Yo, shout out to That Just Happened. Y'all YouTube page is hilarious. Hopefully,
hysterical.
Yo, hopefully y'all ever watch this YouTube channel, man. You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
anyways, favorite album.
Nothing was the same. Nothing was the same.
Take Care.
I know. Take care. All right. So listen. All right. So this is what everybody. This is what everybody talks about. All right. Take Care is probably his greatest body of work.
You mean perfection?
But
gotcha.
You have to understand.
Say le.
Nothing was the same. That's how I feel about it. Like that was pound for pound, every single song, just like Take Care.
Yeah.
Maybe like, bro, honestly, because Take Care was like a deluxe version, right? So there was a song
I think they had like some
with like him and Kendrick. It was like an intro or some shit like that.
Oh no, Buried Alive,
or whatever the fuck.
That was at the end of Marvin's room.
Yo,
but here's my thing. In the middle. But here's my thing. Here's my thing. That song, right? I didn't even know existed.
What?
Right? So I finally heard it and I was like, oh, that shit's dope.
Fuck it somehow.
But you'll be.
I jump right in and fall asleep. I fall asleep because you wanted to do nothing to me.
With Nothing Was the Same. You know what? I'll also say because Nothing Was the Same was around the same time I met Selene.
Okay. So we got a little.
So maybe I have like an attachment.
Yeah, I heard.
I have an attachment toward that. But like Take Care is definitely.
I got you.
Shout out to Black Love.
And we gonna get into that. We gonna talk about that. Bro.
In this episode?
No.
Here and now.
I promise to love faithfully.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. What the fuck?
So
bro?
Nothing Was the Same is
Drake.
fire. Listen, everybody is entitled to their wrong opinion. That's what
Nothing
I
was the
always
same.
say.
Nothing
That's
was
what
the
I
same.
always say. Everybody's entitled to their wrong opinion.
Nothing was the same.
Take Care. Take Care. Yo, bro, Take Care from start to finish.
What was the hardest song on Take Care, though?
The hardest song?
Hardest. Oof. I know mine.
Okay, if I'm talking about the
hardest
song,
hardest.
Probably gonna either be Lord Knows or Underground Kings, right? If we talking like the best like vibe,
I'm talking about best vibe.
Oh, I'm gonna have to say Practice, bro. Even though that's not like I know Practice.
Best vibe on Take Care is.
Thank you.
Everybody
what?
We been thinking on the low,
but it's cool.
Hold on. So
you
see that? Look at that. 2-0 was the same ass niggas.
That's a fact.
Rocking with a Take Care track, right? Oh,
yeah. If y'all heard that, wifey's in the building. Guys.
Wifey in the building.
What up, man?
All right, so
your hair
look.
Looks great. Beat that ass. Your hair looks great.
Thank you. Hi, Johnny.
Hey, mama, what's up? All right, look. So now now that we got some opinions out the way, we gotta talk about this. What do you think? Because this episode is pretty much about the decade of Drake from 2010 to 2019. You could even say 2009 to 2019, honestly. But
I'd go 2009.
You could do 2009 to 2019.
I'd go 2009.
What is it that made him just and when I say dominate, I mean that to like the dictionary definition of domination. That's what he did. All of the 2010s. What is it that enabled him to do that?
Oh, no, we're still, we good. Oh, yeah, thank you. Nah, you gotta make sure.
Shout out to the God.
Gotta make sure. You're the man, bro.
Facts.
Gotta make sure. Next, God's willing, at some point, we're gonna have a fucking thing right here. A monitor. Yeah, I'm not done in here. But, I should say we not done, because She still got shit that she got to do too. But you want me to go first?
Yeah.
What made him dominate? I think what made him dominate, honestly, bro, is just how much of a creative how much he loves to create. Mm-hmm. I know you probably will just be like, or other people just think like he can adapt. But adaptation goes such a longer way for creatives.
Yeah.
In a sense, like, maybe it's the liquor talking, but like, honestly, or is it liquor? But you can adapt, but it's the fact that dude answers. He looks at music like just something that it's fun. It's an activity. Yeah, that's his job, but like his job is to entertain, but he looks at it from a different standpoint, in my opinion, because it's like, how can she slap?
How can she
anything
slap?
that you touch?
Sir.
How can you how can you slap?
Anything.
How can she slap? How can she slap? Everything, and anything that he touches, it turns into something else. Like that but as a creative, you go and people stay in their lanes, right? Whether it's R&B, pop, whatever, and you want to cross over to another genre, some shit like that. He looks at it and he's like, you know what? I can do that, and I just want to try it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The fact that I think why he dominates, is the fact that he has he's unchained.
He got no creative filter whatsoever.
He has no creative filter. And I think that is what makes him so dominant.
Yeah.
He can do anything. And you can't and another thing what makes him like that, you can't label him one way. You cannot label him a rapper. You cannot label him a rapper. You can if you wanted to, but he's so much more than that.
Yeah.
Like Drake, in my opinion, is the epitome of a creative.
Yeah.
You look up creative in the dictionary, you're gonna find Drake. Because you can't put him in one thing. You know what I mean? Well,
amen.
That's what I think.
Nah, I 100% agree. I guess it kind of goes with what you're saying currently.
You're gonna snowball?
Gonna roll off of what you're saying, bro. Don't, right?
Do it.
Don't snowball. Anyways. Yo, it's...
Do it.
Don't.
Fucking do it. Fucking do it.
Fucking no, right? It's the... It's the versatility. The versatility, bro. Don't be versatile, right?
Do it.
Right? Yo.
Do a good job, right?
It's the versatility, yo.
Really
My man got
happy to be
records
back.
with everybody. Everybody. You gotta look not just at the person who makes the music, but who he makes the music with, right? Who does he make the music with? Who does he work with? Who does he feature with? Because obviously, features are a way to get your name out there and to get exposed and da-da-da-da-da. But at the same time, you want to work with who you want to work with, and you don't want to ever, as an artist or as a creative, make some whack shit. So the fact that he's just been able to work with so many different artists and collab with them and write for them and feature on their songs as they feature on his songs. And you said, everything is just a certified slap. How do you go from making like the music that's just been so solidified in Canada and Toronto and the Six? First off, how do you just make a name for a place? You know what I'm saying? The Six. And then on top of that, like, you go and you do like collaborations with like reggae artists and make music like that. And then you go and make collaborations with Afrobeat artists and stuff like that. And then you go and you make collaborations with Latin artists like Bad Bunny. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. And like you said, everything is a slap. It never cannot ring in the club.
Yeah.
You can always listen to it. You can always. He has a vibe for every vibe.
Can I ask you a question though?
Multifaceted vibe.
What do you think of the people that look at Drake as just like?
That was a question.
Was it? Oh shit! All right, so should I?
Nah, we gonna talk about.
What do you think of the people that just think of this nigga as just like
a culture vulture,
a clout chaser, or something like that? Yeah, like you.
So like you or a day.
Shout out to a day in the life, bro. Oh my god.
Like I said, everybody's entitled to their wrong opinion. Yeah. Anyways,
so glad I get to speak now.
Nah, look. In terms of the whole culture vulture thing, right? Drake works with artists who had not really, maybe they might not headline it, but they're a part of that culture, right? If he was just trying to listen to other people's music and try to like emulate it in some kind of way and not get the people who are actually in that movement or in that vibe or in that like genre of music to help him with it and cultivate it and do that, then I get it.
Yeah.
But like he really works with these people at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And again, everything fucking slaps. At the end of the day, if the music sounds good, it sounds good for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's because of the people that you do it with at the end of the day. Point blank, period. Mm-hmm. So you get the cosign, all right, let's work. All right, bet, let's work. And it comes out trash, then it's gonna be trash. But if it comes out good, it's because you did it the right way. Whether if he's a culture vulture or not, shit, yo, I guess maybe he can be. Who knows? But quite frankly, if I mess with the music and I like it and I see that he's showing appreciation and also giving props where props are due to the culture, I'm cool with it.
Shouts out to you, by the way, for keeping the mask on.
That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Johnny
like,
King has a mask on in this studio.
Yo, because we can't let our viewers forget that COVID-19 is still a thing. All right, so y'all gotta stay. You know
stay safe.
Stay safe out there, everybody.
That is a fact, and I appreciate you saying
that. You know the
vibe. But to piggyback off of you, right? Back on the Drake topic.
Yeah.
I think I don't like it because what happens a little bit to what I've alluded to earlier, where he just wants to create. He just wants to be in that space. What happens if he's not a culture vulture, but he just is appreciating what you do and wants to join in? Like the whole thing about being a creative is to just like do what you do. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you do what you love.
You do what you love to do. If this nigga comes through and he likes what WizKid is doing on the Afrobeat tip, you know what I'm saying? He appreciates that and he's like, you know what? I wonder if I could try my hand at it. And you're Drake. And you have the plugs. You have the ability to get out there and make the connection. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I worked on your project while I'm away, still streaming on all streaming platforms. Please go take a look at that. You know what I'm saying? You're a bilingual artist. Yeah. If I was an artist rather than a songwriter and I wanted to hook up with you because I like the way that you do shit, it's the same concept. To me, it's the same concept. If I like what you do as an artist, as a creative, and I want to work with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, am I making sense on that?
100%.
So why can't it be that when you're on a different platform, like when you're on a different platform?
All I'm gonna say is the Black Eyed Peas came out with an album called Translation that is fire. That is a bilingual album that features a bunch of Spanish artists, and I don't hear nobody.
Are they culture vultures?
I don't hear nobody talking about culture vulture, or saying anything about appropriating music that they do or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when it comes to hip hop, the standards are different, and it sucks. But I mean, that's unfortunately how it is for some reason.
And then that's what makes it hard. That's what makes it sucky, because like what he does is not only hip hop.
Yeah.
I think that's what gives him the problem. I think that's what gives him the problem, because you can't throw him in the hip hop thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drake's an artist. Drake is a fucking Creative.
Doing numbers
If
like
Drake
his pop.
ever sees this episode, bro, you know you got fans, bro.
That's a fact.
You ever hear this episode? And I'll go to the embassy and you know what I'm saying, chill with you, bro. What up? Yeah. But yeah, like I think he gets pegged a wrong name.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I mean? Like it's just trash.
How about this? Do you think he can do it again? The decade of Drake from 2010, 2009
Not
to
gonna
2019. Do you think he can do it?
Not gonna
another
front.
Decade?
Not gonna front. How many? Okay, so he released.
Okay, so Boogie clearly says no. All right.
He says no. All right. So Care Package came out 2020, right?
Yeah, I think it was like in.
But that was like
January.
his old shit, right?
Yeah, but it still slaps, nigga.
Okay, hold on. It's shit that came out already.
Yeah.
Got my favorite shit on the Jordan freestyle.
There you go.
Still made waves. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, wow, he put out shit. Then he did the Dark Tapes EP or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Made waves. Then he followed up again. This is pre-summertime. Then he drops Pop Star with Khaled, Grease with Khaled, and then now last week or 2 weeks ago, call it Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Yeah.
And this is only this year. And he set this whole shit on fire.
Baby.
Babe. Like, you gotta understand that type of dynamic. Maybe he won't do it for the whole year.
The decade.
Yeah, maybe, excuse me, not the whole year. Maybe he won't do it for the whole decade.
Yeah.
Maybe he won't. Because, I don't know. But
I don't know what
at the
artist
same,
has held it down for 20 years.
you know, well, Jay-Z.
Maybe.
Jay-Z.
Hove?
Yeah, Hove held it down.
From you would say what? From the 90s into the 2000s up until the 2010s?
I'll say to the 2000s to the 20s. Because not a lot of people understand Reasonable Doubt, Hard Knock Life.
Right,
like
but-
they hear the mainstream shit that came out 2000.
Even
Like Big Pimpin'.
Down, he still had to make room for Drake. So it's like I think Drake
Yeah.
can still keep going, but somebody new is gonna come up.
Somebody, well, that's what I mean.
see.
So
Yeah.
we're all saying we're saying the same thing.
I
Hove
don't think
still,
Drake is going anywhere.
he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but he
maybe
can't
but,
hold the decade down again.
but I don't know if he would need to. I don't think he would need.
He got residency. He's out.
He proved his point. He proved his point.
He did.
He proved his point. Like,
did.
But
10
what
years
happens when
straight.
somebody just doesn't stop making music and everything he comes out with is how can she slap? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you gonna do?
But like, you know what? It's that's just Drake. Like,
Yeah.
you can't, like, yo, bro, there's no way, there's no logical thing that you could say other than it's Drake.
Yeah.
So if he wanted to, he could rule
Probably
another decade.
could. Yeah.
He rule another decade
is
with
crazy.
the same model,
Mm-hmm. Same strategy.
same strategy that he did 10 years ago. Or I should say 5 years ago. You know what I mean? So
I got you.
that's honestly what it's if he wants to do it another 10 years.
Break.
This is still going.
This right here?
Hey yo, this is brought to you in part by the good folks over at S&B Productions.
S&B
Yeah,
Productions. And
We're back.
let's go.
Let's get it. So this is my favorite, and I know we're gonna get into it with this one.
Can you finish
right.
your fucking drink?
But nah, bro, shit is all the way over there. Look,
Next episode, you'll see Johnny drinking. He drank before. He drank before.
This is at the end of his sabbatical.
I guess we can talk about that because niggas
nah. We gonna talk
Talk
about
about
it.
next episode.
We gonna talk about it. A la Cali. A la
Next
Catalyst.
episode is called Johnny Sabbatical.
Yeah, that is fucking jokes, bro.
These niggas don't know the half.
Look,
I'm fucking done, bro.
that's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. Decade of Drake.
Oh, shit.
Decade of Drake. Look, what is it
Okay, all right, back.
that sets him apart from the other people from his class? I'm gonna give you names. Hold on.
Besides he can slap. I don't
Hold
know.
on, We got what sets him apart from J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Big Sean.
That was his class, right?
Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Sean. I made him just because the race was here for some time, obviously when they first came out, but after maybe nothing was the same. It just you know what I'm saying? Like one of them became mainstream, like top 100 consistently every year, almost every year.
You know what I think? I'm gonna go with the fact that Drake creates for other people.
Okay.
Drake is more than just a rapper.
I like that.
Drake's more than a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the one song that we know for a fact that he's written for someone else outside of rap is Alicia Keys' Unthinkable. That's the one song that everybody knows for a fact that he wrote. You know what I'm saying? That he wrote.
Yeah.
And it's outside of what he quote unquote does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is what separates him. That is what separates him. I feel like J. Cole, one of my favorite rappers, one of my favorite artists.
Shout out to Cole.
Shout out to Cole. He's, you know, right now he's top 3.
100%.
Right now, top 3 easily.
Yeah.
Kendrick, you could put him in the same shit, top 3 or top 5, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's that and just the overall, I'm going to go with that and just his overall consistency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't spend 500 weeks, 500 weeks on the chart
On the charts.
for yourself and for other people. And in a lot of those songs, I watched his Rap Genius interview. A lot of those songs were songs that he sent out to the person. Just let that sink in for a second.
That's him like, hey.
You're spearheading this shit.
Yeah.
You're spearheading it. But who's to say? I don't know if he was the one that put in the verse or was it just the chorus? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like we know that coming from the world that we come from. And you know, just being in our independent stage or you know, in our up and coming stage, like we know that. But the actual being in the industry to that extent, we haven't gotten to that pinnacle yet.
Yeah.
So you don't know the ins and outs of what he does, shooting out these ideas to people. We haven't gotten there yet, but that's what I think.
I got you. Okay. Heard you. Yo, Boogie, you ain't said a lot. What's up? What is it that sets Drake apart from Cole, Kendrick, and Sean?
Well, you know, I'm a Cole fan.
I know. That's why I asked you.
That's why I asked you.
That's why.
Cole is my guy.
Uh-huh.
The difference between Cole and Drake, though, specifically, is like.
We got to get him a mic too.
You know, I was thinking about that too. Like,
We're gonna have to get you a mic.
Just for the tapping.
Yeah.
That I think that I
drank too.
I did drink.
Same here.
I think that Drake makes more like universal, like that type of music. You feel
Mainstream.
Me? Like, you feel me? Like Cole is kind of more like Cole and the Sean and the whatever are kind of more like, here's my bag, I stay in my bag, I'm great in my bag. Drake is kind of like, well, here's my bag, but what's that bag? Oh, let me go to that bag. Oh, now I'm the one in that bag. Well, what's that bag? Da, da, da. And so I think that's kind of why he gets the culture vulture.
Yeah, because curiosity killed the cat.
Right. So it's
he's
like,
that nigga.
It's like, yo, how you a rapper and you making reggae music now? You feel me? Like,
not
saying him specifically, but just the concept of it. So it's like, I think Cole.
Nigga said.
I think Cole more kind of like, he kind of picked what he was good at and then just elevated being good at that. Whereas like got really good at something real fast, and he's like, all right, what else? I think if Drake was only rapping for him, he would have been bored by now.
Yeah.
I think he would have been bored by now.
That's why I said, yo, Drake is the epitome of a creative.
Transcendent.
You know what I said? And
He's not better than Cole, though. Let's make that clear.
I'm gonna talk to you.
Wait,
later.
hold on. We gonna talk about that because
I'll talk to you later.
we gonna have to wrap this up soon, so we can't.
Yeah.
Cole is the one.
I will say this before I transfer over to you. You know what? You know what they are like. Drake and Cole are like this generation's
Hov and Nas.
100%.
100%.
Hov was like bar for bar, like yo, anything. Nas was bar for bar, anything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Hov was more mainstream.
Had that mainstream appeal.
Hov was more mainstream. He was more. He had that appeal, whereas Nas didn't necessarily want it or didn't have it. You don't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have it,
Whichever one it
but on the
was.
same time, he didn't want it.
You know what I say? Here's what I say. I say that Drake and Cole on the Hov and Nas, where it's like Drake kind of went wherever the people were. Like, okay, y'all like the Afro beats, I'm gonna go over there now. What y'all like now, I'm gonna go over there now. Cole kind of like made the people come to him.
But I'll disagree with you on that.
Talk to me.
I'll disagree with you on that.
Talk to me.
And I know we're going off a little off topic,
but
like
this is
I'll
what it's
disagree
about.
with you on that simply because
I told y'all we
and
was gonna get
maybe
into
this
it,
might
yeah.
sound ignorant, and for that I'm sorry, but I was not jacking Afro beats until I heard Controller.
Wow.
Sorry, not Controller until I heard One Dance.
I ain't even knowing that. Yo, you know what's crazy?
Then I was like, oh shit. I didn't know who WizKid was. And then it's like, as soon as he did that, I was like, as soon as he did that, I heard a WizKid. I heard of all these motherfuckers.
Yo, I can't even front me too, nigga.
He puts niggas on the map.
And it's not like
On
it's
the
nothing
map.
to disrespect. It's nothing to disrespect the people that's going on.
Because they're doing what they're doing.
Or for the people that have been listening to it.
Yeah.
But if you get a Drake cosign or something like that, it does not hurt your chances.
It doesn't.
So
It only
Introduced
helps
to a different
you.
audience.
Okay, but here's my
Only
question
helps
with
you.
it. When it comes to culture vulturing and all of that shit. Do you feel like Drake helps people to put them on, or does he help people because he knows that he needs something else?
Why can't it be one and
Why
the same?
can't it be both? Exactly. Why?
What can I do for you? What can you do for me? Like,
Have to do at the end of the day.
Okay.
Hold on. We gonna have to edit that part out. So, hey, listen.
What was you talking about?
Yeah. So like.
You talking about Drake and culture vulture shit. You talking about culture vulture?
Yeah, it was the culture vulture shit. I mean, look. We get this. This is a topic that just gets brought up so many times, right? But at the end of the day, nobody can deny Drake's greatness. Imagine being like a regular human being and saying that you don't like Drake's music. This shit is just not working. This shit. Listen.
I'm sorry.
I need you
Because
to
if
push
that shit
I
was
need you
cut,
to push through
if
it.
that shit was cut, the people need to know what the fuck was said.
I need you to push through it. Please. I believe in you. Listen, y'all, over here we only about love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had this feeling. We only about love.
Pan
you
it
know
a
what I'm
little
saying?
closer.
Pan it, look.
A little closer.
We only about love.
Oh my god.
So that's so we gonna get back to it. Look.
This is why I don't have a mic. This is why I don't have a mic.
Scratch what the fuck I said earlier about this nigga needs a microphone.
So here's let's switch the topic. That's what we gonna do. We gonna switch the topic. Do you feel, either of you, yo, please.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Do you feel that his lack of speaking up on social issues is somewhat or not a stain on his legacy?
100%, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because
there
he
you go.
came outside with that motherfucking blackface on, and when niggas pressed me about it, he had all this shit to say. Oh, I was bringing awareness. Da, da, da. You ain't never do shit to bring awareness, nigga. And I'm not a nigga. I don't look to celebrities to be activists because these niggas is stupid. Well, not stupid, but these niggas is just not in tune.
Damn,
with
bro,
whatever.
who hurt you, bro?
So
who hurt you?
This is like these niggas is not in tune with whatever.
With the real world.
With the real world facts. Yo, bro. nigga, not to be mentioning whoever, and I could be wrong, I could be misquoted. Nigga, Lil Wayne was on some like, yo, racism doesn't exist. Da, da, da. I get it. You've been famous since you was 12. I get that. You live in a different world. I get that. For the niggas that's outside not living in that world, bro, they are trying to kill us, my nigga. So don't tell me that that's not a thing. You can't tell me it's not a thing that I lived through it. Mm-hmm. I've been standing outside in Brooklyn on the corner for a very regular reason and had the D's pull up and drop me to the floor for nothing, my nigga. I've lived that. I've lived like guns drawn to me for nothing. I've lived that, you feel me? So it's like, you can't come outside and tell me it's not a thing when I'm telling you it's a thing. Like, I've been outside with it, you feel me? So Drake not speaking up on it doesn't necessarily make me look at him
differently.
But is it a stain on his legacy?
It's not a stain specifically. It's not a stain on him. It just makes me want to gravitate towards the people who are doing it.
Okay.
Can I ask him a question?
That's what this is about, Kev.
What about J. Cole? Did you feel that strongly about J. Cole when he actually openly said, like, yo, maybe I'm not the nigga that I'm not the one to speak on it. Right. But it took him to drop his song and after the fact,
right,
for him to say that. Like, did you feel a certain way when things were said about the artist and he actually picked up the mantle and said something or whatever after the fact?
I think that,
he didn't necessarily if he didn't make that song, then he wouldn't have spoken up.
Right.
So do you feel a certain way about him?
I feel like Cole has done what he felt, in the same thing with Drake. I feel like they do what they feel is necessary for them to do. You know what I mean?
Most beneficial or most necessary? Because those are two different things.
Well. Are we asking about both? Because I feel like Cole has done what was necessary.
Okay. And Drake has done what's most beneficial.
Personally.
Okay.
And I say that from a space of like,
shit.
Hey yo, the whole world is burning. Let me tweet Black Lives Matter, so that they know I'm an ally. What are you really doing? Like, I get it. I get the whole you're using your platform to talk. I get that. Cool.
Where does that line get tainted though?
It gets tainted in the space of, but what are you actually putting behind?
Because listen, Drizzy flat out said in that Rap Caviar interview, he doesn't deal with that shit.
Right.
He purposely is just like, yo, I can't really speak on it like that and this, that, and the third, whatever his reasons may be. He's just like, yo, I'm not gonna talk about that stuff, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why it's not a stain on his legacy. Not at all. Not even one fucking bit. And I am a huge Drake fan. Drake is in my top 3. But that is something that I've seen where it's just like, damn, bro, like that's kind of whack, to be honest. But you still my nigga anyway. 2 words, bro. Michael Jordan.
Oh, with the
greatest basketball player of all time. Right? I mean, okay, fine. Go ahead, nigga. Go get your rocks off. Go ahead. Get your rocks off.
Shout out to Kobe Bryant.
We go, yo.
You know what I mean? The rest in peace.
All right, Pete. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Kobe, man.
Yo, Michael Jordan, bro. You don't hear nobody talking about Michael Jordan's lack of just anything when it came to social issues. You know what I'm saying? Nobody says shit about it. That's just something that people say to bring down his greatness, to bring down just how influential and just how impactful he was to not just sports, bro, but just like culture in general, for minorities, for African Americans, for everybody who just wants to be great at something in their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a stain. It's a pain point that people bring up that they have a problem with whenever they're like, oh, he's the greatest, but this. It's the but. So no, I don't, as much as I would like for Drake to speak on certain things and stuff like that, this shit ain't. He gonna be good. He gonna be all right.
I know you have like another question, but I got one thing to say.
Yeah, no, do you think?
What happens if you get a point, right? When you grew up, well, excuse me, when you like growing up, for me, and I'll speak for the, I'll ask the room. When you grew up, what's one thing that like you learned from your parents? One thing that I've learned was like you never want to get mixed up opinion wise with these certain topics. Politics, religion, sexual orientation, things of that nature. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You never want to get in the middle of that.
You want to let people have their opinions on it.
Because at the end of the day, it's people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do you fact check opinion? Yeah. How do you fact check opinion? So now if you get that platform, or if you get that platform, or if I get that platform, and you expect me to speak on social injustice or sexual orientation or politics or anything like that, like, what happens if I say the wrong thing? And I feel like some artists don't want to go there. Others do.
In this climate,
because
I get it.
In this climate. No, I'm talking about in this climate. Some artists don't want to go there. I'm not saying that I wouldn't want to go there. Yeah. I'm going there. Because you have the platform to do so. You have the platform to raise awareness. You have the platform to speak your mind and to really change the mindset of the people that are engaged to what you got to say. But how do you go against, how does someone have something to say about, what their parents have taught them, and they live by, they speak and they live on.
I got a question on that based on that theory and everything you said. Do you feel like as an artist, because you said I could understand people not wanting to speak their minds on topics, and this is a question for both of you. Do you feel like as an artist, it's important to be likable to the point where you don't want to say things that may offend whoever? Or is it more important to be real and just speak your mind at all times?
Whatever your brand is about. Ooh. Whatever your brand is about.
But like,
because in what you were saying,
that's fire.
What is J. Cole's brand?
Right, it's for the people.
Truth.
Right.
Real
for the people,
Right.
Just man of the people.
Right. So you got.
What's Drake's brand? Yo, I am here.
Right.
I am Drizzy. I do what the fuck I want to do, how I want to do it, whatever kind of music I'm gonna do it. You can't say shit to me about it.
But did you have a problem?
Bullshit.
But did you have a problem with the baby's response to social injustice? Did you hear that song?
Nah.
Bigger than black and white. You heard that shit, right?
Lil Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I didn't say the baby. I said Lil Baby.
You said the baby.
I did?
Yeah, I was
Alcohol.
like, the baby.
Maybe I said Lil Baby. Maybe
El Bebe.
Lil Baby.
Yeah, I heard that shit. Yeah.
Lil Baby.
Of course. That shit play on the radio all the time.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
what you know what I mean? What do you feel about that? Like,
I mean,
he's obviously, like, his brand is not that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I mean, like, yo, if you're using your platform, and that's what you want to do, do it. I think it's big. Like, some artists believe that once you get that platform, you can do and say what you want.
Yeah.
Because people are listening to you. People are paying attention to you. Others believe, like, all right, I have this platform, but I'm not going to speak on this. You know what I'm saying? Not that it has anything to do with their image or their brand or something like that. Maybe it does. But at the same time, what if it's not their image and it's just they don't want to fucking speak on it? Yeah. I can't.
I believe that. I believe that you shouldn't have to speak on things you don't want to speak
just because you have a platform.
Yeah.
Just because you have a platform.
If I'm not well versed in this, I don't want to speak. speak.
100%. That's exactly how I am. If I feel like I personally do not have enough knowledge,
and then you get a stick, but now it's unfair to you. It's unfair to you because now people are gonna look at you like, yo, but you have the platform. Speak your mind. Now, if you come out and you speak your mind and you say, I'm not well versed, what are they gonna say?
But you know what you should do or not?
They gonna say, go get a fucking book.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah,
Like, you don't know.
like at the end of the day,
you don't know. You don't know.
But it's certain things that people feel like that you should be versed in.
Right.
You know, you don't have to. You
Especially
don't have to,
at that platform, right?
You don't have to go through it necessarily, but to understand the plight of your people.
Like, look at, or you know what? Look at the climb that you had to get to. Mm-hmm. You had to get to
What
the
you
climb,
had to
like,
do to get there.
It's like, bro.
and now you could put others on. I get that too.
You are a black person in America. You can't speak to what it's like being black in America.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you can't speak to that?
So that's where I think that's where the line is.
Yeah.
So for Drake, for somebody like Drake, and plus growing up a mixed dude,
And he's Canadian.
Yeah.
he's Canadian, he's
he's
mixed,
half
like,
white.
you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
it's like, yo, bro, you black anywhere in the world, my nigga. It's different for you.
yeah, like no one labels you as a mixed person. They
Nobody
label you as
listens to
black.
like, oh, you're the half mixed Canadian guy.
They
Bro,
they
who's
label
a
you as
nigga?
they
Who's a
label
nigga
you like
the
that.
rest of us, bro?
I get that too.
Hey, listen, you say the N-word, bro. You a
nigga, bro. What if a white person that's 100% white says the N-word? Not the ER. Not the ER.
Oh,
the A.
N-I-G-G-A-H.
Because they grew up in the hood.
It don't matter where they grew up. You're out of here.
You're getting
You're getting canceled.
You're getting dude. You are getting Mayweather the fuck.
I respect. No, I respect
shout out
that
Brendan
too.
Turbuck. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
respect that too.
All right, yo, last question, y'all.
Yeah, 'cause
what's next? What's next for Drizzy? What do you guys think should be his next like big move?
I think that right now, everybody is going to like. I feel like everybody that, not the up and comers, like you're not gonna see the baby or Lil Baby gunning for Drake.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Maybe not.
I mean,
maybe
they
not
might,
Lil Baby.
but-
Maybe not Lil Baby because they did a track
Only reason
together.
I
Or
say they
something
might
like
is
that.
because
Like
those
dissing
are the
them?
Those are the type of niggas. Oh no, not dissing.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
but
this
going.
is-
He's
I'm
talking
talking
about going for the spot. Like,
Yeah, like I'm
That's what
thinking
I was
about. I'm thinking about like
I
dissing
think
him.
that they want
Oh.
No. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about dissing him.
Dissing him.
Dissing him.
dissing him. Nah,
Dissing him,
nobody's
dissing him.
going after Drake. Nah.
No.
But it's the people that like not the up and comers, but like the people that were in his class. You know what I'm saying? Except with the exception of J. Cole, exception of Kendrick, because Kendrick had control a little time ago. But that was when niggas was still,
He had
you know what I
that.
mean?
He had that.
And he bodied that. But like, you know, with the exception of that, I think that this next
Class.
spread is gonna be like people trying to either emulate Drake or go at him in a sense, like, you know what, trying to diss him.
Yeah.
And then you look at Laugh Now, Cry Later. He takes subtle jabs. That shit is fire.
So far.
Certain people that are Drake haters a day.
Baby.
Like he
Yo, anytime we mention that song, I'm gonna do it. I'm just letting y'all know.
baby. Like, you take a look at that and he's, what is he talking about in there? People going after him for being a certain way and he's still here.
Yeah.
I think the next 10 years is going to be an homage to like his prior 10.
Okay.
That's fire. That's fire.
I got you.
Like hindsight 2020 type shit.
Some niggas learned that tonight.
Some niggas learn what that was tonight.
2020.
Yeah, so all y'all can hold beef. Anyway,
What was the question? I don't remember that.
what do you think is next for him, or what do you think should be next for him? Yeah, we were about to wrap this up.
I think that he's a big enough musician now where he should just, I don't know, just chilling his music.
Do what he wants?
You feel me? Yeah.
He do what he wants.
I think that, yo, bro,
Do the same thing?
Everybody who wants to get on and wants to get in the game, the people that I know anyway, let me speak for my peers and for you niggas and whatever. We are literally trying to do this so that we can get to a space where we do what we want.
Yeah.
Like, it's the whole goal of this is like, yo, you know what? I want to create some art that lasts forever. I want to influence the kids and show a different
Next
way.
generation.
And I want to do what the fuck I want. If Drake, Champagne Poppy, Drake Aubrey Graham cannot do what he wants at this point, I'm letting it go. I don't want to do this shit either. He's been up here for the last, 9 years?
10 years.
Bro,
Bro,
give that
The
man
decade
his
of
respect,
bro.
bro.
Put some respect on his name, a la Birdman. Yeah.
By the time Think Me Later came out, it was like, yeah, the game is yours.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's a fact,
Yeah.
bro.
By the time Think Me Later came out, the game
2010.
was his.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What?
Personally, I'm going to say, and I'll make this quick just so we can wrap it up. I think he needs to get back into acting, bro. Because that dude is hilarious, bro. And I think he needs to try to find a way to bridge music and acting. Because he's a really good actor. And I feel like that'd just be another outlet for him to pretty much just cement his legacy. But yeah, look, real quick before we end this, I just want to say shout out to Kill, shout out to Boogie. And also, I just want to say, everything that's going on. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Whoever's going to watch this and listen to this, we really appreciate it. We need justice. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery. The list goes on and on and on. There's just too many people to name right now. But at the same time, you need to know their names, and we need to be vocal and keep the movement going and just be about it. Simple as that. All right. So this is the Woes.
Kill Jay.
Johnny King.
Be clutch, baby.
We out.
Peace. That was good.